Let's start by rolling the shoulders. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Big circles all the way around. And we're going to change it the opposite way. Three, two, and one. Down, drop the head, big circle around. You get to the front, change direction, bring it back. Hands on the hips, big circle around. We get to the front, change direction, bring it back. Okay, all the way around, all the way back. Big circle around, and big circle back. Three, two, and one. We're gonna bring our feet together, hands on knees, get a little circle with our knees. Back. Around and back. Three, two, and one. Okay, out onto the toe, big circle around and bring it back. One more each direction. And out to the opposite side. Okay, one more each direction. And this part. Okay, so grab something you can lean on, so chair, wall, whatever you have. I've got my little stick. I'm going to stand up tall. I'm going to lift our leg out to one side and back in. So we're going to make sure we're balanced here. We're just going out as far as we can. But we're not leaning in the direction, so we don't want to be going out this way. We want to keep ourselves upright here. Movement is through our hip, out, back. You're going to do it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going to swap to the opposite side. So again, just keep yourself balanced, lift out, back. Again, we're keeping ourselves upright, using our ab muscles to hold ourselves up straight. We're going to have to lean into it. Exhale out, inhale back in. Yeah, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, now we're back to our first leg. We're going to actually draw a little circle. So standing up onto that, draw a little circle with our hip again. Try and keep ourselves as upright as we can. So if you have a wall, it's quite handy. Good to lean against. You will feel this in the leg you're standing on as well. Change direction, opposite way. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Shake out the legs if you need to. Again, if you swap it over, it's good to kind of be on the opposite side to keep your balance. And we're going to do a little circle again. Last 2. I'm going to change direction, bring it the opposite way. One more. And down. Okay, back to our first leg. You need to shake them out a little bit, move legs. You probably will feel up the top of the legs a good bit. So I'm going to walk this one. So one hand against the wall, you're going to lift one hand leg forward. So you're going to bring it as far forward as you can and bring it as far back as you can. So you should feel this in the glute when you push it back and up in the front of the hips come forward. Our aim here is not to go like this or to come back. We are going forward and back, forward and back. Moving through the front of our hip and using our glute to push ourselves back as far as you can. We should squeeze back with the glutes. Again, we're keeping ourselves upright. We're not moving. You're going to do that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're over to the opposite side. And we're going to go forward and back. Again, moving those hips back, forward. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shake it out. Now we are going to lean forward in this one. So this is going to require a bit of balance. It's going to be fun. Again, if you need to hold on to a wall for it, you can. What we're going to do is we're going to lift that first leg up, and as we bring it back, you're going to come back as far as you can, come over, and bring it back up. So again, if you need to hold on to a wall to do this, do, but we are using our glutes and our hamstring and our abs to keep ourselves balanced here. Do feel free to hold on to the wall if you need to. So for 3, 2, and 1 last one. Remember as well, you can put your leg down if you need to at any point and swap it over. And you can all see I nearly fell over there as well. Which is fun because every time you think you got the hang of these, you end up falling over. So again, off the side here, so leg up. And again, we're going to come back as far as we can and up. You might find one leg is more balanced than the other. In this case, I found the first leg easier. Using our back end, bring ourselves up. We need to focus on a point of the wall. Two more. And one more. And okay. We're going to bring it back down to the mat. So now that we've tested all your balances, we are going to roll our shoulders back and roll them forward. All around, all the way back. Nice big circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the head, tuck the hips back up towards the ceiling. All the way up and look up. Stretch to our shoulders here. Imagine a string center your spine, pulling you up towards the ceiling. And back. Look up. Three, 2, and one more. Bring it back. From there, let's bring ourselves down to our elbows. Hands are up near our face, and we're just going to rock back and forward. Open up the back of the shoulders there into our lats. If you want to walk your elbows a little bit further away, you'll get more of a stretch. Come up, there we are. Just moving as far as it's comfortable, and we bring it back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Okay, from there, what we're going to do is walk one hand out as far as you can. We're going to bring our shoulder to the mat as much as we can. And bring the other hand up forward. So your head's going to be facing away from the hand that's out to your side. Light stretch here. From there, let's walk the forward hand in, bring it up. And bring the hand up again, and then you're going to put the other hand out. Then we're looking away from the hand that's out, and opposite hand then comes forward, and just drop it down as much as comfortable for you. And hold there for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in. So I'm going to go back to that first hand, bring it out, drop it to the mat as much as you can. From there, you're going to bring your elbow to the floor, and you're just going to rotate your head up towards the opposite knee, and the opposite shoulder, and just look up over that opposite shoulder as much as you can. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Hand comes in. Opposite hand goes out again. We're keeping this elbow this time onto the floor, and you're going to push up a little bit while keeping your hand on the floor and look over the opposite shoulder. Just going to stretch into our chest muscles here, our front of our shoulder. You can get a little bit neglected. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Okay, we're back into our box position here. We're going to sit up onto our toes. Okay, tuck your toes underneath, and you're just going to sit back as far as you can and come forward. So I'm trying to stretch the feet out here. Because I'm in runners, I'll probably be able to go a little bit further because I'm not actually going straight on my toes. If you are on your toes, the further back you get, the harder or the more intense the stretch will be. So we're just trying to rock back and forth, not putting too much pressure. This might be a nice stretch in the toes. You don't want to be sore. 4, 3, 2, and one last one. Back and forward. Okay, we are over onto our back now. So first off, soles of the feet are together. Body's flat into the mat, and we're just going to lift up and back down. We want to make sure our knees stay open, so we're not bringing them in each time. Soles of the feet push together, lift up and back down. Sail up, inhale, lower. Exhale up, inhale back down. Four, 3, 2, and last one, you're going to hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Okay, we're going to bring our legs up to 90-degree angles, 90-degree hips, 90-degree knees. Back is flattened down into the ground. We're going to bring our arms up in front of us. Your opposite leg to opposite arm is going to move, but the arm that is in front of your eyes is going to stay in front of your eyes. So it's not going to follow that leg forward. So we're going to go out and back, keeping our back pressed into the mat. Belly button is true to the floor. Hips are tilted. Breathe through each one as well. We exhale as we bring them out. Inhale as we bring them in. One more here. And bring it down. Okay. We need to, we'll bring our legs to the side. You know, legs bent, and we're just going to side to side. Moving our spine, twisting our spine around. Let the knees fall as far as they can. Keeping our shoulders in contact with the mat. Four, 3, 2, and 1. From there, again, let's tuck our back into the mat. Legs are going to go up. I'm going to bring one leg down and swap it over. If you find this a bit much, you can go one toe down. Go down. Keep our back flat on the mat. Swap it over. Breathe through each one. Inhale down, exhale as it comes up. One more. Bring it back up. Okay. Feet into the floor. We are going to bring one leg up, stack the knee or the ankle onto the knee. Knees bent, push that knee away from the body. And we'll lift up, drop the leg, hands in between the legs and just pulling towards you. Point your toe towards the ceiling and pushing the knee away from the body. If you want from there, you can extend the leg up straight, the bent, or the both bent. The leg that your other leg's resting on. A little stretch into the hamstring. It is optional. And from there, we're going to bring it back down, drop the leg down, and swap it over to the opposite side. Bent knee, and then lift up. Just pull in towards yourselves. From there, extend up. And up towards the ceiling. Pushing that knee away again. Four, three, two, and one. Bring it back down. Bring the knees up into the chest. And we're just going to rock back and forth. If you want, you can walk side to side, do a few circles, whatever feels comfortable. Moving around the back, moving around. And I'm just going to rock forward and back, as much as you can. And hope you get a bit of momentum. And all the way up to seated position. Okay. My legs are going to come out straight in front of us now. And we are going to take a big inhale. And when we exhale, we're going to fold ourselves forward, aiming to try and drop our head as close to our legs as we can. We're going to put our hands either side of our body. And we're going to try and drop to the forearms. We're not reaching for our toes here. We're actually just reaching for the floor. Pull the core in, drop down, let the head go really heavy. You will feel this in your hamstrings a little bit. But we're trying to actually stretch out our back. So you don't want to let the head go heavy. Try and feel a stretch to the back of the neck as well. From there, you're going to inhale, exhale, see if you can drop a little bit further. Okay, inhale, exhale, so you can drop a little bit further. Once more. See if you can drop a little bit further, don't worry if you can't. 4, 3, 2, 1, and move back up. From there, pop your hands behind you. We're actually going to point your toes forward and back. So while this might look a little bit weird, it's really good for lymphatic drainage. So any fluid around the ankles and stuff will be pushed back up the body. So moving our feet forward and back. Twiddle your toes as well if you want. Just for fun really with that one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go out to side and back. Moving through our hips, rotating our hips. Getting loads of action today. Four, 3, 2, and 1. From there, we're going to bend one leg, and you're going to hop the leg over, or the foot over to the opposite side of the knee. You can either, you're going to bring the hand around. You can either hug from here and twist, or if you can, get your elbow outside. We're going to inhale, exhale, twist around, looking over that back shoulder. From there, if you can, you're going to inhale, exhale, walk a little bit further. Don't worry if you can't, just stay where you are. Nice little twist through the spine. And bring it back around. Right, opposite side, lift up, walk over. Either hug, or if you can, the elbow comes outside. You're going to inhale, exhale, twist around, looking over the shoulder. From there, if you can, walk a little bit further. If not, just stay where you are. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back around. Okay, we're coming over, back onto our front. And bring one knee forward, one knee back. And we're going to start by inhaling, squeezing your glute from behind. Exhale, just drop as far as you can, keeping your body upright. From there, we're going to inhale and exhale, sit back onto our back heel. Little stretch through the hamstring. You can either point your toe or put it towards the ceiling, whichever is more comfortable for you. That nice stretch through the hamstring. It will be bending the knee. We don't want our knee straight. From there, we're going to inhale. Exhale, bring it forward again. Drop it a little bit lower if we can. Don't worry if you can't. From there, we're going to inhale. Exhale, sit back again. Your toe pointing might feel it down the front of the leg as well, a little stretch. Nice. Once more, we're going to inhale. Exhale, sit forward. Staying there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Just off the other side. Again, squeeze that glute. Drop forward. Again, we're just using it, open it up, sitting up tall. Just getting that first initial stretch. We don't want to force it. Inhale, exhale, sit back. Again, you can have your toe pointed or flat. Pointed forward or pointed upwards, I guess. Just getting that little stretch through the back of the leg. Inhale, exhale, drop it forward again. Sink a little bit lower, great. If you can't, don't worry. And again, we're going to inhale, exhale, sit back. One last one here. And once more, inhale, exhale, come forward, drop it down. And then hold it there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. We're going to interlock our fingers behind our back, keeping our head up, chest forward. From there, we're going to interlock our fingers, push them away from us, drop the head. From there, we're going to push up towards the ceiling. To one side. Back to center. Over to the opposite side. Back to center. Let it go. And you're done, guys. Well done.